this video is suited for kids that want to learn. Alright kids, welcome back to Chemistry Comedy with Brandon Ramos. I am your host, Brandon Ramos. Ka-chow! And today we're going to be learning a lot about chemistry. Your favorite, but obviously basic chemistry, because, you know, we're not as old like those older kids that are in high school doing chemistry. Like, that's some hard stuff. So I'm going to be teaching you guys the easy stuff. So, you know, if you're ever wondering or you have a science project you might want to use this for, this will be perfect to blow people away. Have you ever seen the volcano explosions? Good. That's the potential we need. So we're gonna have one. What? We're gonna have one. This don't look like no volcano. Well, we're gonna turn into one. As always, we're gonna have us with this measuring cup. So you're gonna want to measure everything, because this is gonna go way out of proportion if you put too much of one thing or too much of another. We're gonna have some baking soda and vinegar, and we're gonna have a reaction that is a lot like a volcano. So have you ever seen those? People put like food dye in it to make it look way cool for science experiments and science fair projects that I personally did, and it worked out really well. So I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do that, how to set that up, and then the science behind that. But obviously I'm gonna make it fun, because no one wants to see a boring video, right? So you always wanna have lab safety, but we're not in a lab, and that's kind of a good thing, because we're not doing something very, very dangerous. So if you would like, girls, you obviously might wanna tie your hair back in a ponytail and wear some goggles or some glasses, so then if something gets in your eye, it's not that good. Either way, we have a sink over here that you can rinse it out with. Very effective. So before we get started, I'm gonna be starting with something common with this section, because it's chemistry comedy. Haha. I'm gonna be giving you the joke of the day. So the joke of the day goes a little like this: why don't seagulls fly over the bay? Anyone? You? No, that's not. Okay, they don't fly over the bay, because then there would be bagels. You know, bagels. And we're in the kitchen. Yeah. Okay, let's get started. So, we have this vinegar, and it has 5% acidity. So, it says right there, if you guys can see that. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, and we have this measuring cup because we want to be precise. I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little cut off. But we're going to get that about 100 milliliters. That would be the ideal place to get that. So you want to get down low to the edge of the table so you can see that. So you can be right in level with it. And then this is about 100 milliliters. I don't know if you can see that. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the baking soda as well. Here's the baking soda. And this is all gonna go down in this other cup that has no specific measurement. But we obviously are gonna have 100 milliliters of this and about 5 to 10 grams of this baking soda, so it can work out. Because if it's too much baking soda, then it's not gonna work very well, or work at all, because you want to have a bit more vinegar than baking soda, just because it works better. And we're gonna be pouring it into this cup over here. So let me go get that tablespoon of baking soda so we can get that in there. I'm back. So here's the baking soda. So for my measurements, it's about 2 tablespoons. So here's 1 tablespoon. And here's 2 tablespoons. So just for safety, because we don't want your moms to yell at you or anything, because surely if I didn't tell my mom I was doing this, she would probably yell at me and take away my Xbox, which would be tragic. Because, you know, Fortnite. we have the 100 milliliters. So right now I'm gonna get another cup of the same measurement to see if it goes way out of proportion. We can cut that down, or maybe cut down on the baking soda so then we don't make a mess. All right, so we got the other cup, and now I'm gonna show you guys this. So I'm gonna let you guys in here. So this is the 100 milliliters, and then here's the cup that has no baking soda. Here's the cup that does have baking soda, the vinegar and the baking soda, grandma's coffee, avocado peel, frijoles, salsa, lime, lemon. So first we're gonna pour it in here just to test it out. Oh, my finger got a bit in there. See, those are nice proportions. So if it gets a little crazy and goes out of whack, it's all right, no biggie, because it's all about having fun with science. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've set up these little drape kind of towels to clean up our mess if we make a mess out here, and hopefully we not get in trouble. So let's see how this goes. Here is our 100 milliliters back poured into this measuring cup, and we're now gonna pour it in and see the reaction happen. So all right, count down to 3. 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa! Oh, see, what a good catch. And you can feel up here some kind of gas being let out off of this. And this is a really cool fizz out here with this nice, cool, weird looking sounds. And if we mix it around a bit, you can hear it making more noises. Awesome!
¿Qué tiradero hiciste?
Oh, was I supposed to ask you?
Claro, ahí no es lugar para hacer estas cosas.
No, I'm not. Eh!
Just a quick update. Always remember to ask your mom. So let's get on with the explanation. All right.
This chemical reaction is an example of the law of conservation of matter. We'll give you a picture about that and how it works right over here. So once you saw that picture, I know you're probably asking yourself, so what is this? I just saw this, go with that, and go boom. And yeah, a lot of people think that because the explanation is kind of confusing with the different elements that are on there and then the different numbers and subscripts, but I'll explain it to you way easier so then you'll understand it and you can relate it to something. So the baking soda and the vinegar both react because it's an acid-base reaction. So one is an acid, one is a base, and then they're put together and they react to neutralize their properties. So that's why it makes a big different reaction that we see as bubbles and fizz, also giving off gas, which is carbon dioxide. Remember when I showed you guys the vinegar and it had 5% acidity? Well, the vinegar is an acetic acid and baking soda is a bicarbonate. So they react and then it makes a different product from a liquid, a solid, and a gas. Another scientific thing added there on your list. And it creates carbon dioxide. You can make a reaction, you can make a volcano, and you can make many different things with this. So this concludes this episode of Chemistry Comedy Put Together with Brandon Ramos. I'm your host, Brandon Ramos. And that's the show. Thank you very much.